Hey everyone, finished watching the next SPD episode, Walls. Why is it called Walls? The Rangers' training is interrupted by a new monster attacking. They go out to face it with their Zords. Sky and Jack argue over procedure, and then Mora calls the monster back. Sky and Jack argue some more. Back at SPD headquarters, Kat shows the Rangers new motorcycles for Jack and Bridge. Sky is frustrated that he didn't get a new cycle. Kruger calls the Rangers over to see something. It's the A Squad. They sent a distress call, and he fears they may be dead. Mora tells Grum that the monster's robot ran out of energy, but she knows where to find a replacement power source. The Crybots break into a warehouse. The Rangers race to the scene. Jack and Bridge fight the Crybots out front while Sky, Sid, and Z check the warehouse. They don't know that the Crybots set a bomb nearby. Oh, actually, it's not a bomb. It's a teleporter with a timer to transport the diamonds to Grum's ship. The Rangers immediately know what it is, and that it's not a bomb, even though, for all intents and purposes, it looks exactly like a bomb and has a timer. Jack shoots it away, but the Crybots show up and blow up the containers. Sky uses his force field ability to protect the others. The Rangers fight off the remaining Crybots. One gets away with one of the diamonds. Jack orders Sky to guard the diamonds, and Sid sticks around too. The others go to debrief Kruger. Up on Grum's spaceship, Mora thinks one diamond is enough, but Grum wants more. He sends the monster back down to gather more diamonds. Jack calls Sky and tells him to send Sid as backup. Sky is ordered to remain where he is. He doesn't listen and leaves with Sid. A Crybot sneaks over once they're gone and takes the diamonds. Another fight breaks out between the Rangers and the Crybots. Sky applies judgment mode on the monster and they trap him in a containment card. Grum, meanwhile, is going through the diamonds with Mora. Kruger scolds Sky for disobeying orders. His selfishness allowed Grum to get the diamonds. Jack tells Sky he wanted him at the warehouse because he's the best fighter, and he knew the Crybots might return. Sky is skeptical, but agrees to try to work together better in the future. This episode is great. Sky's building frustration makes his actions fairly believable. It does show him to be reckless, which may be a clue as to why Kruger didn't want him to be Red Ranger. Grum and Mora have some really good banter. If only this element of Grum's personality could be focused on more, I'd probably like him a lot more than I do. The plot is very tight and well-focused, though the Crybot fights, they get pretty repetitive. I like the mystery with the A-Squad Rangers. It sure would suck if they completely disappear without mention for 30 or so episodes. It's like the kidnapped ninja students in Ninja Storm. They'll be remembered when the writers feel like remembering them. The teleporter timer is bizarre. I'm honestly not sure if the audience is supposed to know it's not a bomb. Maybe it was a bomb and Disney censors insisted it be changed. That would have added to Sky and Jack's friction. Sky is trying to carefully remove it, and then Jack comes in and just shoots it. It still works in the context of the episode as it exists. It's just weird. During a fight with the Crybots, Z mimics Carter's style from Forever Red. I'm wondering if Koichi Sakamoto had any influence on this. I know he was a stunt director at this point in the show. The first time we see Sky's father, previous episodes established he had been a Red Ranger. I would have thought he'd be an A-Squad Ranger. In the photo we see he's wearing a Time Force outfit with an SPD badge on the chest. It's not intended to actually reference Time Force, it could have been any Red Ranger suit. I'm assuming they chose Time Force because it's more fitting of the technology-based tone SPD is going for. Lightspeed Rescue would have worked just as well. In an interview, Greg Aranowitz repeatedly refers to it as a turbo suit. So, safe to assume, then, that there was no intended Time Force reference at this point. For years, the inclusion of the red Time Force suit led to fan speculation, despite Sky's father not looking anything like Wes. A far more bizarre past suit inclusion is also more hidden. When Sky puts down his father's picture, the image in the frame changes. It turns into a picture of the team from Himitsu's Sentai Go Ranger. Most likely just something the prop crew had lying around, and it's not meant to mean anything significant. The Sentai symbols that showed up in Dino Thunder mostly did return in Super Megaforce as the legendary new powers, but as far as I'm aware, Go Ranger has not had quite the same privilege. Decent episode, good character dynamics, fun action, all around, some of the best you can expect from Power Rangers. So far, I'm liking SPD, but, Yeah, I know what's coming, and I'm worried about the future, because the thing with SPD is it starts off really, really strong, really high quality, and then just kind of completely breaks away and completely changes everything about itself, and that's what really frustrates me about the season and why it's usually not one of my favorites, although taken individually, these early episodes are pretty good, and I definitely recommend them. So that's it for this one. Hope you enjoyed it. See ya.